Have you ever traveled through time? We do it every day.
Asgardia is a country with a population of more than 1 million people from more than 200 countries on Earth. Asgardia gives everyone equal opportunities, no matter what their earthly status is.
It is possible to create and live in the future right now. Are you ready? Forward progress is the solution to the entire human race. Our mission is to bridge new horizons. In Asgardia, there is no limit to the universal development in the fields of technology, finance, and arts. Asgardia is a new space and digital economy which creates opportunities for the global economy. We deliver innovations. Do you want to get on board with us? We are developing various kinds of digital businesses, attracting them to the Asgardia platform that can be backed by the means of our umbrella, i.e. franchising of the Asgardia brand. We can not only attract investments into space programs from prominent institutional investors, but also affordable amounts from the citizens of Asgardia. We comprise of more than 1 million people.
Asgardia is a chance to realize one's dream. This is a dream-driven space nation. Asgardia is a chance to belong to a community of free-thinking enthusiasts, goal-driven dreamers, and fearless innovators, theorists, and scientists.
We are the first space nation. One humanity, one unity.
Asgardia.
We are creating
The future.
Everyone in vacation.
Right. Well, I'm here, everyone.
Hi, Mr. Peter Mohan.
Hello there. Right now,
Very well.
Lambert's in the air at the moment.
All right.
So he.
We don't hear you.
Peter, you're muted.
Yes.
How about that?
Oh, yes.
Right. Yes, I'm. So welcome everyone to the weekly question and answer session with your chairman, although he's not here. I mean, we may get him, but I don't think so because he was just taking off when I spoke to him about 15 minutes ago. This is the weekly meeting of our question and answer sessions with our chairman. I don't know whether we are live as yet. Can anybody tell me?
We are live.
Well, certainly I am because I'm breathing. But okay. Well, welcome to this.
Happy
Good.
Unity Day.
Good. Well, welcome everyone. And this is the meeting of the Parliament of Asgardia, the first active and successful democracy based in the ether. So we are the first digital democracy and the first Parliament of space. So welcome those of you who've just come along to have a look. If you like what you see, and unfortunately you haven't got our chairman, who's the life and soul of our party, but if you like what you see, join us, become a resident, and you help us that way, and you help the world to get to know us better that way. So it's well worth being involved. My name is Peter Morn. I'm an Englishman. You may know that by the way that I sound. In fact, our chairman's an Englishman as well. but I'm a lawyer, he's not. So there we are. That's us. Now, Lembit has told me that the reason he's not here is because he's been visiting Salvos Mousakidis, who's an old friend of the Parliament and a former member of the Parliament, and he's taking on more senior roles within the Parliament at the moment. But what Lambert wants me to remind all the chairmen of committees is that they should be working on their projects, which they're going to unveil when we are at our Executive Congress in Dubai in October. And if you can let us see any case studies or any other interesting aspects of what that work you're doing is going to be, then that's even better. And it's going to be really exciting when we go to Dubai, but we need to build up to that. So that's really it. That's what Lembit wants you to do. Get on with your projects to unveil when we get to see the head of nation in October. Right, that's all Lambert gave me. He normally has a list, of course, doesn't he? This is point 6 of 10 and all this. Well, I can't do that because he's not here. But he'll have lots to tell us next week when he's back, no doubt. And anybody want to raise anything or ask any questions? Which I will endeavour to answer if I possibly can. I see you've got your hands up, Ariadne.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, recommended, please, to Chairman Lambit in the next visit to Dubai, the block screen, because it's so different, the skin in the people from the north of the world. And we notice his skin so rose when he come back from Dubai. And that is for all of the people, all the chairmen, is the recommendation. Please keep out of the directly sun. Protect your skin. That's all. Thank you very much.
That's the same, of course, anywhere else at the moment. We've in England today, the temperature was over 30 degrees, which is fairly warm for us. So there's warnings out, health warnings, especially if you're older like me, to keep out of the sun if you can. So that's what we've been endeavouring to do. Many of you, of course, live in temperatures anyway, much higher than we have. But it has been very warm today, but that's very wise words, Ariadne, and we will heed them. Okay, anybody else got any comments that they want to bring? We've kind of had our powers taken from us, it seems, when we haven't got Lembit here, but he's there in the background somewhere, and he will be hearing everything that we're saying now, because I'll tell him.
Okay, I'd like to interrupt if it is possible.
No, you can't interrupt, but you can speak. Go on, Freda.
Thank you. Okay, as you know, in this last digital sitting, we voted for the working group for Galactic Prime Directive legislation, and we decided to find Asgardians and the volunteer people who wants to work for that legislation, become Asgardians and reach to us. After that, we will be building a working group and take their ideas, use the ideas for improving the legislation. So we need to people reach to us, become an Asgardian and play a role in the legislation improvements. And I like to share their ideas and give a report to the government who are be volunteers for working in this group. I like to make a list. So I'm waiting for them to reach to us in any way. People will send their names if they reach to someone else. But you have our contacts on our webpage or in social media. And also if any of Asgardian employees or touch points has an information about this, they can forward that data to us. Thank you.
Okay.
We are waiting for them.
Okay, thank you, Ferda. John Fine.
Yeah, well, I was going to tell Ferda I'm working on an action plan for that right now, and it'll have all the details needed. I should be done in about a week or so, because it's going to be a very detailed plan. It'll have. I'm working on all the professions that we'll need for the working group and everything. All the parameters that we're looking at, and anyway, it's going to be a very detailed action plan, and then I'll share that with our group, with both the Foreign Affairs Committee and Finance Committee and the Trade and Commerce Committee, because those three committees I know want to be active in it. Probably the Science Committee too, because I'm sure they're going to want to be active in it as well. And maybe even Equity and Resources. I don't know. We'll have to see. We might just wind up sharing it with all the committees, and whoever wants to be active, they can let you know that they want to be a part of it, and we'll put them on the as part of the action plan. But I think we should have some kind of plan. So I'm putting that together. It'll be a very thorough plan, and it'll have timelines and everything. Uh, but yeah, so I'm working on that right now. Just to let you know.
Okay, thanks, John. And members should know that when John puts a plan together, it's well worth looking at because it's always well researched and worked out for us. So thanks, John. Sarah Clark.
I would just like to be added to yours and Ferda's list, John, please. Finance Committee would like to be included.
There you are. These volunteers rushing forward.
Absolutely. And we are certainly grateful that you want to be with us.
Yeah, we absolutely are. Ferda, have you got your hand up again?
Yes, there is no two lists. We are working together with John, and in the Foreign Affairs Committee meeting, we will be reading John's list and plan. And after that, we will be working together in the working group for Galactic Prime Directive legislation. So it will be no problem. And I will be also happy to have Sarah or other volunteers to work in the group.
Thank you. Okay. Ariadne.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, I think the Science Committee wants to stay there also. Thank you, John Fine. And I don't know who will be the chairman or chairwoman in citizenship, but I think, anyway, Ross Wright has the nation builders with people to involve in the issues about your proposal, Ferda. And I think it's a great idea to invite the people who collaborate, not only the chairmen or the parliamentarians, also the people with the ideas, what they think, why they want, and well, I don't know what Rose said about this, but thank you for the invitation. And I like to collaborate. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. John, is your hand historical or is it current?
Well, I was gonna add that I'm doing all this under the LMRG because technically the Prime Directive Act is still in the LMRG. So this is a development step for the legislation. So that's where I'm working all the action plan under. As soon as I get that finished, I'll send it out to all the committees because all the committees are part of the LMRG. And then we definitely need a list of people who are or who want to be aggressively active in this particular action plan. So once you all see the plan, you'll know what you want to be active in and all. It's going to be very detailed. I think you'll appreciate uh, the effort that I'm putting through on it. But yeah, so so as soon as I get that done, I'll send it out, and we'll go from there.
Thanks, John.
Well, the reason because I said I want to collaborate because the primal proposal emerged about the galactic societies. That is the reason. And later the proposal that now is active with FERDA. That's all.
Right.
That is the reason because I
and
mentioned the people to collaborate. Maybe it's in another step of that situation. That's all. Thank you for the clarification, John.
yeah, and we're definitely welcome you, Ariana, and there are going to be several outside professions that we're going to need, and that's going to be the Asgardians we're going to be reaching out to, or non-Asgardians as much. And there's going to be others. There's going to be like societies, space societies, and there's a lot of areas that the act covers. That's what's so you know when I got into it, I was like, oh wow, this is covering this is covering that, this is covering that. So and all that is broken down into workable into a workable action plan. That way you ain't gotta eat the
Yes,
whole elephant at one time. You can eat little parts, and that way it's doable in the little
yes, John.
parts.
Do you remember um, Benedetto Professor included in the galactic societies?
Yes.
Maybe the vision of him is more clarified for you. That's all.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
not in
he's
that
on
step.
there.
Maybe for the future.
He's part of the LMRG group too, as well. So, yeah,
All right.
that's stuff that we've got that part. That's I'm not worried about anybody in Parliament because you guys are taken care of. We know we know you're going to be doing your parts, but but anyway, just when we see the plan, when I get the plan done, everybody will be able to get to see which little piece of the pie they want to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right.
Okay, doc. In the meantime, John, I'm not sure. Following Ross's suggestion earlier on the chat, do we now have to call you Hannibal Fine?
Hannibal Fine. Do what?
Do you want to speak to that, Ross? Do you want to tell us why?
Well, now Hannibal here means. Oh, who was Hannibal? He was somebody bad, I think.
No,
No, this is Hannibal, as in the A team.
Huh?
Yeah, I like in the A team.
You know, like I love it when the
Oh, the
plan comes
18.
together.
Okay, that Hannibal. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got
Obviously,
you now.
not
I see
Lecter.
where you're going. I was going in back in the Dark Ages. You're going modern day. Well, I think the
No, the
70s
A
and
team
80s.
is ancient, isn't it? Come on.
Well, no,
Thought
I
you
mean
would have got that reference,
70s and
John.
80s. I think. Well, they just did a remake on it too. So
Yeah.
True.
And I have to say that I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, I'm definitely going on the record and letting everybody know that I was not insinuating that John was a, Hannibal from Silence of the Lambs or anything like that. So
No, I thought
That's the one. Yeah.
you meant Hannibal who crossed the Alps on elephants. Perhaps that's a little bit too early for you. All right. Now I've got a couple of hands up, but I'm not sure if they're not historical. I've got
No, it
Ferda
is
and I've
not.
got John. Are you historical, Ferda, or are you new?
No, I am not. I like to thank John, and I like to announce that re-announce that we have our foreign affairs meeting at first Monday of every month at 8 o'clock. So if my colleagues likes to be invited to the meeting for his John's presentation about the plan, it will be a good date. Then we can discuss. Maybe as a committee, we will do lots of things about it. So we will hear from you. Thank you.
Right. Thanks very much, Ferda. Anybody, anything else? I know we're going to save most of our goodies for when Lembert's back, but I've got something to report to him in any event. Oh, Ferda's hand's up again. Is that a new hand?
No, historical.
An old one, okay. Well, listen, thank you guys. Unless you've got any other questions, you can have yourselves an early night or afternoon or morning, whichever it is where you are. This is for those who are just visiting. Can I tell you that this is one of the wonderful aspects of being involved in the leadership in the Asgardian Parliament. I'm talking to all of my colleagues here. They're all my friends. They're all from right around the world. Their head is full of all of the pluses of being involved with a space parliament, and yet some of them I will never see in my life, but they are my friends. And although I can only do it figuratively, I can reach out to all of you around the world, and I know that you'll touch my hand in return. It is wonderful. It's wonderful being involved in this project. This project is for space, but believe you me, it's going to have more influence than you could ever imagine on earthly matters. So what I will say is I think I'm going to close the meeting now because I think we've said everything we needed to say. And I'll say that thank you for being here. Please continue to come and be with us. And always, always, always know that all of your friends that you're speaking to now from around the world are here to take your hand when you stretch it out. Let's stay happy, let's stay friends, let's stay safe, and let us pray that this world can maintain its peace such as it is and take us forward together in peace, in harmony, and into space. So I'll close this down in a minute or two when the numbers drop. I'll see you all next week, and Lambert will be back as well. And if you tell him that I've behaved well, I'll get a star in my gold book. All right, thank you guys. Let's call it a day, and I'll see you all next week.
Happy Unity Day!
Oh, yeah.